Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. I really enjoyed my chit chat video that I did yesterday. If you didn't see that, check it out. It's here on my channel, the last video that I posted up. I just really did like a mid-month check-in, just said what's up, and just getting back to figuring out how I want to show up for you guys on my channel. My name is DeAnna. I go by Delightful D on social media. I am a mindset leader, self-trust leader. I love all things mindsets, intention, intuition, and it's all things introspection because I can spot a mindset a mile away. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to join. I am amping up the things that I post. I'm coming on here a lot more frequently. I'm definitely enjoying the accountability group that I'm in because it just gives me that juicy push that is like, yeah, come on, let's keep posting, let's make videos, let's do this and let's do that. If you want a place for accountability, a place to write or keep you on your gratitude, your writing self-love letters, talking about music, signs and synchronicities, if you want to get to chat about mindsets with me a little bit better, I do have a Discord. If you're on the Discord app, let me know. I do have my email in my description box, so go check my description box out. Send me an email and say, hey DeAnna, I would love to join your Discord group because I would love to put gratitude up every day. I would love to write a self-love letter every day. I want to see what messages you're sharing over there in a more private, intimate setting. So definitely email me and I will send you a link and you can join the Discord group. It's free, it's fun, and I just want to see what type of things people are interested in and what people get to go in. I'm really discovering more and more that I'm like a journalist, but not in a traditional sense where I go and interview certain people and write a whole page on what they did or whatever. I'm like literally a person that gets your mind going like, oh, I need to journal about this, or I'll journal about this and figure out how I feel about it and stuff like that. So I would definitely love a community around me of people that just grab their journals and start writing what is coming to them and stuff like that. I did want to chat about, I wanted to chat about the current astrology chart because, as you guys know, if you're an astro seeker, you know that the sun is moving into Pisces really soon. Like it's in the one of the last degrees of Aquarius. Pluto's also in Aquarius, but we know that because that's why it says it's the age of Aquarius. So Aquarius is, wow, I'm having an Aquarius house return. In my area where I am, all of our areas, the wheel will be different. So if you want to get more engaged with me in the comment section, definitely go to Astro and look at the current planets, and you can put in your city and it'll give you where it is. And I would like to know, is Aquarius in the 7th house for you as well? That would be really interesting to know because that is a return for me. When I was born, Aquarius is in my 7th house, which means that it is Leo rising. Yes, Leo is in the 1st house as well. So I'm having those kind of returns. That's really cool to know. Also, I'm having a Mars return and it's in its original house. Everything's going to be in its original house because I love when this happens. Like, Spirit, I see you, Spirit. You be doing your thing. And I'll just be like, taking it all in, taking it all in. And so, yeah, I'm also having a Jupiter return. I wonder how long Jupiter will be in Gemini. And in my 11th house is like expansion and communication. So that's probably why I'm getting out here and just doing chit chat videos instead of doing readings or figuring out certain topics I want to go with. I'm just like flowing with what is natural for me, you know. Mars in Cancer is difficult just in general, or seen as something that is difficult. I honor my limits. It comes off as something that is difficult for everybody, you know, but as a person that is born with something like that, you almost can rock and roll with those waves a lot better. I was just listening to an astrologer and they were saying that the fire and the action planet is in the muck of water. So that makes sense. It's like it'll get up a little bit and then it'll get washed out. It'll get up a little bit and it'll get washed out. So that is why I am definitely taking more time to rest and hibernate. And also, as a woman on her woman flow at the time, was moving out. But a lot of things about cycle syncing have been coming up too, and that my cycle aligns with the waning phase of the moon. And with the waning, I am saying it right, with the waning is moving from a full moon, which was the Leo full moon, and moving to that new moon in Pisces. And the whole video started off with me saying that the sun is moving in Pisces, and you know, the sun and Mercury, I love having realizations like this. Mercury is very close to the sun, so them transiting by each other is probably very, very normal, you know. But right now, the sun is right really close to Mercury, but Mercury is already in Pisces. Saturn's in Pisces. And this symbol is Neptune. So Neptune is in its comfortable home with Pisces. It's so weird because sometimes I get jumbled up in my head and forget that everybody's planet ruler's 808 and I'm looking at the 8th house. But not everybody has Pisces in their 8th house or whatever. So right now, Pisces is a stellium with the Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune. So it's like that dreamy influence. Who's retrograde? Oh, the nodal, but it's still in Pisces, the south node. When it looks like a horseshoe, that is a north node. North node in Pisces is retrograde, so not quite moving normally, really in a reflection place, really figuring things out as the sun is moving toward really close to the ending of this freedom, more back into the womb. I always think of Pisces as the womb, as the creator. Like, being in the womb is comfortable for your new creation that's coming in, but for the host, as someone that has been pregnant before, being pregnant is beautiful and magical and all these things. And if you haven't had a baby, or if you love pregnancy, it's like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. I just want to feel what it feels like, and this and that and that. But like, it also has its uncomfortable things for everybody. Like, it is not comfortable sleeping for pregnant people, and everybody's experience is different. I'm pretty sure there are people that are like, I had the best pregnancy ever, and this was great, and that was great, and da 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 da. But I know for me, I had a lot of swelling And that means that water was getting stuck in areas, or my hormones were being um, fluctuated at that time. So, um, yeah, the Pisces house is really lit up, or the Pisces has a lot of strong placements right now. Even with Saturn, Pisces revealing that truth, but also that dreamy aspect of Neptune being there. So to me, it's kind of saying like being mindful of your dreams, things like truth coming out in your dreams, communication with Mercury being there, communication, truth, dreamy, flow, pregnancy, fertility, ideas. I know I've been seeing a lot of bunnies, whether it be physically, because I did see a bunny, and we're like mid winter. I mean, there's snow outside, and I saw a bunny the other day, and I'm just like, and even the birds are like, they usually go south, but y'all been getting weird weather in the south, and so they just like are in this weird place of we don't know where the F to go. So yeah, that's enough on Pisces energy. Let's talk about Aries energy. Is also doing a lot of things going on in the Aries house with the parts of fortune, Venus, beauty, love, self-love, balance, stability, relationships, justice, with that wounded healer with Chiron there too. A lot of things will be revealed in like how fast you move, and those things that you might have moved really, really fast in are coming to surface. Like you have to reflect on those. Like it's still a good time to get money and a good time for luck and stuff. Venus and the parts of fortune there are telling me that luck is on your side and beauty is on your side, and it could come really quick. But also with that wounded healer, it's kind of like, you know, don't be an infant at this time and think about things, think things out, rationalize things a little bit more. Don't be immature and fast moving. Uranus, surprise, in Taurus. Tauruses to me don't seem like they would like surprises that much because they're so stable. I want to say that they're a fixed sign. Fixed energy. This is just like something I made myself. It's almost like a profile that I came up with. I love me so much. Like one of these days I'm going to have my shit together. And I say that all the time. And when reality sits in, it's like, girl, you have your shit together. You just comparing yourself to this, that, and the third, which doesn't matter. As long as you accept yourself, you are. Fixed. The bull, which is Taurus. The lion, Leo. The scorpion, Scorpio. The water bearer, Aquarius. So these fixed signs. And fun fact, I have a lot of fixed energy in my charts. All the fixed signs have a prominent placement and or things that reside in that house. So that's why I have a lot of fixed energy. Fixed energy is reflection, is the middle of each season. Stability, persistence, resistance to change. Planets in fixed signs are steadfast, good at holding and consolidating whatever is solidified. So surprises may be coming up in those things that you thought were stable or that you had a good hold of. Or they might surprise you and show you that you are doing good and you're more persistent than you are. And you are more stable into things than you thought you were. I talked about Jupiter and Gemini. Gemini is I think. So those thoughts are really abundant, and Jupiter is expansion and luck and abundance. And I always think of Jupiter as like this earthy because the earth is abundant. If you don't think about abundance as in material or money, you can think about how there's so many trees, there's so much soil, there's so much abundance when I think of Jupiter. Mars in Cancer, I talked about that a little bit. The ascendant right now is Leo. So with the moon just moving out of there not too long ago and it being in the first house, it's kind of telling me that those things that are your personality and how you show up to the world, how people view you, it's pretty clear. So it doesn't have heavy energy in there. So Virgo has the south node in it and it's retrograde. So that karmic debt in those possessions that you have, the I own, what I own, or what you have house, possession, money. Because Taurus is I have, and they are naturally in the second house. I'm also having a Lilith return. That's crazy. Lilith and the moon are in Libra. So the moon and Lilith working together in the mind right now is something to keep in mind for sure. Those dark passion, the way you want to rebel, the way things, it's like really sensual in the mind. So if you're having those sensual thoughts, or third house, does it mean community? Three of things. Three. Mom, dad, baby, mind, body, spirit. That's just things that came. Scorpio is empty in the fourth house. But the MC and IC run through the ninth and the fourth house. Capricorn, I don't know much about Vertex, and then we're back at Aquarius. So yeah, I kind of gave an astrology reading of the charts of today. If there's any information that you thought was interesting and how I explained it, and you want to know a little bit more about that, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section. If you like the way that I broke down the chart of the day, definitely let me know by leaving me a comment. Check out my description box, because as this is uploading, I always put interesting things in there. And so I don't know if you saw earlier, I did pull out 2 cards. I honor my limits, and that kind of makes me think of that Mars in Cancer, because it's going direct really soon. This Sunday, I believe it's going direct. It'll still be in Cancer. Don't move too fast. But yeah, your action, your emotions are like kind of flooding over your action, because it's like I'm in control right now. But your action is like, no, I want. So I honor my limits. Taking ownership of your life includes knowing your limits and recognizing what doesn't serve you. Reflect on the people or activities that no longer support your well-being. What can you let go of? Where can you reduce your energy or time spent? Take a moment to imagine the freedom you might experience by removing these limits from your life. Whenever you experience resistance to letting go, recall this feeling as a gentle reminder of freedom and peace within your reach. I allow myself to be. In today's hustle culture, we often are so focused on doing all the things that we lose sight of ourselves and our value. Pause for a few minutes and hold space just to be. When you're ready, turn this card back over and let yourself sit with this statement. What would you fill in the blank? What would you fill in the blank? What parts of your life do you want to come forth? I allow myself to be teacher, preacher, reacher. of wellness. I am a teacher, preacher, reacher of wellness, wellness focused, mindset focused. Focus on the positivity, because what you plant, what your seeds are, I plant a bunch of seeds of love, happiness, wellness, self admirer, self honoring myself, honoring my limits, knowing that I am loved. And so, yeah, as I reflect on that, this video is great, a perfect time. My daughter is probably going to wake up really soon, but I'm really glad you sat through this video. I really appreciate the time that you come to see me. Check out other videos on my channel. I would love to see you on the Discord. I would love to get closer to people and stuff like that, because I got nothing but love for you, baby. All right, I'll holla at you. Have a great, great, great day. Take care of yourself.